Hello YouTube, and in this video I'll show you how to make a player trap on Minecraft for the Xbox 360. So this is what the final design should look like. As you can see, it's very simple and there's pretty much no escape from it. So let's get started then. So the first thing you want to do is decide where you want your chest. I have decided to place mine in a big open area as it does take up quite a lot of room, this design. After this you want to build 5 by 2 blocks back, cut out 5 blocks by 2 blocks, and then place stone in the floor with leaving the front 4 blocks. These front 4 blocks are going to be the place where you're going to have your sticky pistons. Once you've cut out these blocks, you want to place 2 sticky pistons on each side and place 2 stone blocks as the same. The next thing we're going to do is decide where we want our pressure plates. Now, the closer you have your pressure plate to the actual sticky pistons, the better, as it's going to give the player less time to respond and it's just going to be harder for them to escape. All I'm doing here is clearing out an area that I will be able to work with. And all you want to do is do the same on the other side. Once you've done this, you want to place 2 blocks a space away from the sticky pistons and place 2 redstone torches on the front of these. This is going to invert the power and hopefully will pull the blocks forward once it's done this. The next thing we're going to do is run some redstone all the way back to these torches. After you've done this, all you want to do is come to the other side and do the same. Doing this should invert the power on the redstone torches, pulling it away again, and making the player run straight forward into the hole. All I'm doing here is moving the pressure plates one place forward, as I have decided it's going to be harder for the player to escape and overall make it a lot more compact. The next thing we're going to do is decide where we want our back wall so that the player cannot come up. So if the player does notice lava in front of him, he cannot escape by going back. So all you want to do is dig 2 spaces back, take out these stone blocks, and place 2 sticky pistons, not 1 deep in the ground, I did make a mistake here, but 2 deep in the ground, as to hide the block underneath. This is again very simple, as all you have to do is connect it up to the redstone that's already there. Again, I did make a mistake here, as you do actually have it in line with it, so one block above what I had it before. Like this. As you can see, this does push the block up and does actually work. So now you've got the bottom of your wall, all you need to do now is build up the sides so that you can place the 2 top blocks to hide it. Again, you can use any material for the walls or the side, but I would suggest using stone as it gives it a fluent theme all the way through. You need to build your walls up 3 high so that it's easy to hide the redstone. Yeah, I did delete that block accidentally. The next thing we're going to do is just build up this 1 more again and then just stick a roof on top. You do actually have to stick a roof on top if you want to hide it. All I've decided to do here is move the door one bit closer so that it has no space to move, allowing it to be more secure, a more secure trap. Sorry. As you can see, it still comes up the same, and you can actually delete these 2 bits of redstone down the side. All I'm doing here is making a space for all the pistons to actually go. So you need to go one above it, one more above that, what I've actually done. This is going to allow you some space to place your sticky pistons and actually hide the redstone behind it. Again, I place stone along the roof, but you can place any material you want. All I'm doing here is just running redstone all the way back, all the way to the roof. I do actually invert the power here, but you don't actually need to do that. But I would suggest sticking a repeater in the process, as I do actually do that later. As it just makes the redstone long enough so that both of them drop down. Again, you need to fill in your roof again here. And that should push both the blocks down, allowing there to be no space left. Here I do just come back up and delete this inverter, get rid of the power that's inverter, and place a repeater in its place, just to extend the power. As you can see, that's pretty much the whole of the design, and that's all you need to do here. The rest of the video is just adding the lava and getting out. As you can see, there pretty much is no escape, whatever you try and do. The only way I have found that you can get out is by deleting the pressure plate itself, but many people wouldn't think of that. That's the only way I can find to escape. I would suggest actually making this outside wall out of obsidian, as it takes a lot longer to mine, and although it doesn't hide I would leave the floor as stone. I wouldn't leave the floor as stone, but obviously it doesn't hide the pressure plates as well, but it means that it takes a lot longer to get out. So you've always got to compromise whatever you do. But if you want just them to fall in for the first time, then just have stone along the floor. All I'm going to do here is get 4 buckets and place it in all of the corners. You don't actually need 4 buckets, you can actually do this with just the 1 bucket, but I've gone for 4 buckets as it just makes the lava a lot flatter and makes it just look that little bit nicer. So I'm just going to go get some lava and I'll be back. Right, so I'm back with some lava, and all we need to do is place it in the hole that we've created. Not like that, I almost tried to kill myself there and set my chest on fire. So what you want to do is make sure you are stood on the pressure plate so that the hole is opened up, and place your lava in all of the 4 corners if you have decided to go for 4 corners. Having all of these 4 buckets does make the lava non-moving, so just adds that little bit nicer effect to it. Then you just want to come back and add your blocks in that you deleted. It's nice that I've stopped dying now. And that's pretty much it for that. All I'm doing here is just getting rid of all of my blocks just to test it out. Oh yeah, you do actually need to add these blocks in. I did actually forget this, sorry. If I did have more time, I would suggest that actually building the sides up a bit more, so to hide the redstone a bit better. So as you can see, it works the same as my intro, and pretty much there is no way of escaping. Whatever you try and do, and you do drown. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Remember to check out my other videos in the series, and remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.